Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have the calabash fruit, Lagenaria siceraria from the family Cucurbitaceae. Now a lot of you will maybe say, wait, but the calabash fruit is something totally different. You made the video about the calabash fruit in Java, and then a couple more videos in Tenerife. So the calabash or miracle fruit is actually Crescentia quiete, which is in a totally different family. Well, there are two very different fruits which are both called calabash fruit. This is also called the bottle gourd. Why is it called the bottle gourd? Only because it looks like a bottle? Nope. Because there was a time where most bottles were actually made from this. I've talked to people in Bulgaria. When I was young, it was still cultivated a lot over there, and they said, yeah, when they were young, this stuff was actually more common than glass bottles. When you let the fruit ripen, and then you cut a hole in it and scoop out the seeds and the flesh, which gets dry and like pergament, you end up with a very sturdy and very lightweight wooden container that can last very long. It is very cheap to produce. And also you end up with some edible seeds, but they didn't know that you can eat it as a vegetable. Here on the island of Borneo, however, I've only seen them use it as a vegetable. I've never seen them use it as a bottle, use the ripe fruit as a bottle. So here those things are being sold like any other type of zucchini to be cooked as a vegetable. Okay, let's look at the fruit. They don't eat them raw, but I will. Actually, they have another variety here which doesn't look that bottle-like, which I think is only bred for being eaten as a vegetable. This looks a lot like our bottle gourds in Europe, except for the fact that it has those ridges. I've never seen those ridges in Bulgaria or anywhere in Europe, so maybe this is a little bit mixed with the rich gourd. That's at least the only explanation I can come up with. It has some orangish, brownish sap. The flesh is white and the rind is green. This flesh will become like white pergament in a couple weeks or months, or would have if they hadn't picked the fruit. And the rind will become hard and brownish yellowish, and then you can scoop out the flesh through some hole you make into this bottle. You can decorate the bottle, use it as a music instrument, or use it to store water or seeds or whatever. Now let's try it. There are a lot of toxic cucurbitaceae, but I don't think that this will be toxic. Most stuff that's used as a vegetable is perfectly edible, even if they use a cucurbitaceae fruit as a ripe vegetable. Mostly it's quite fine to eat it raw. But, folks, there could be exceptions to that, so don't blame me if you get in trouble while eating raw cucurbitaceae. Good taste. Not much taste to it. It tastes like a very mild zucchini. If you have eaten raw zucchinis, this tastes a lot more mild than zucchini. I'm not as sour as a cucumber. I can clearly feel the difference between the pretty hard rind, which also seems to have some maybe it has a teeny tiny trace of bitterness, but the inside is really like cream. Very soft and not much taste to it. Not much taste in a good way. It tastes mild. Basically, imagine a cucumber which is not sour. You know the slight sourness of the cucumber is almost absent. Or a zucchini without the typical zucchini flavor. Actually, not bad. I thought I would eat a couple bites out of this and then throw it away, but no, I think I'll finish it after the video. So this raw bottle gourd is actually not too bad. Let's try the taste of this sap. Quite tasteless. So, a nice mild fruit. I could totally imagine this as a cucumber substitute, but they use it more like a zucchini. Yeah. Let's see if I'll get any symptoms later. So, folks, this was the bottle gourd, Lagenaria siceraria, or the calabash fruit. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of Borneo. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.